Hello, welcome to today's messages. Let's tune in. Beautiful. Let's tune in and tap in and turn on the messages from the divine. Thank you for being here. We're on. We're good. We're shining. We're keeping things clean with gratitude, right? Thank you. Thank you. Gratitude. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. I recommend that song. Get it on your repeat list. And anytime it comes on, take a moment and show your gratitude. Beautiful. Okay, yes. Spirit is in the house. Okay, let's see what Actuarians want to contribute to gratitude. Ooh. Crown chakra energy. I can't remember what that one is. What is that one? Forgiveness. Beautiful. The energy of forgiveness helps you find the strength to forgive yourself for whatever judgments you have imposed on yourself. Forgive yourself, realizing that your action was based on knowledge you had at a certain moment in time. You can do no wrong. Forgiveness shows you that there is nothing to forgive. Beautiful. Take that information with gratitude, right? Forgiveness and gratitude. There is forgiveness in gratitude because you're appreciating with love, right? I forgive those parts of me who made choices not knowing better. And I send gratitude for demonstrating a contrast that helped to fine-tune what it is you do want, right? Okay. Let's get a rune come out. Not all of the runes. Just one rune, please. Thank you very much. We've got Redo. Gorgeous. going with the flowing, flowing, flow, flowing down the river. Journey, natural rhythms, action, movement, and the right path. The humpback whale traverses great oceans with a calm and gentle ease, the embodiment of going with the flow. He is connected to the deep rhythms and truths of the universe. As the stars sway above him in the eternal cycle of the Milky Way, the moon governs the tides of the seas and the routines of his daily life. When the whale is connected and attuned to the harmonies of life, he always moves easily in the right direction. Rado oversees the journey. There is a calm, confident, ordered energy to this rune. It references forward motion and the ability to achieve your goals by being in the right place at the right time. This is what happens when you flow with the universe. There is a surrender and an openness to receive and the divine timing and all that, right? Take ownership and control of your story. You are the leader of your life, and developing a true and reliable inner compass is your greatest asset. Your heart compass, right? Your inner flame, your fire that moves you, cleans you, creates you, expands you. All of the things guides you. Yes. It's funny because this piece of fabric, I loved it because it was a rose compass, basically. And this deck was the first deck that spoke to me. And it also has a compass. Cool, right? Coolio. Okay. Just how spirit works, right? Hermit to hone. We hermit to hone, to be in the quiet of our own in order to see and know what we're dealing with and to be able to deal with it as need be, as necessary. Okay. Let's get some cards. This one. This too. Okay. Interesting. We are forgiving with gratitude things in the past. Okay, things we are letting go of, limiting beliefs, people-pleasing tendencies, right? No boundaries. Learning how to create the boundaries, to set the boundaries, to recognize when something needs a boundary. Not just external boundaries, internal boundaries, boundaries with ourselves. Okay, we'll put those guys down there. In the grounding, in the foundation, in the roots, right? In part of our growth. This is where the gratitude comes in once you forgive those versions of self who didn't know how to make boundaries, who people pleased, who held themselves back out of fear, out of doubt, out of limiting belief systems, right? Old ways of doing, being, and showing up in the world. Yes, it all contributed to your expansion, to your growth, to your knowing, to your learning, to your understanding, to your skill set, what you now have to offer, your experience, right? The Hierophant is the master and the student, the one who creates or maintains or invests in sacred bonds, oaths, the oath to self, the bond to your heart and your spirit team, your dedication to you, right? This is also the third eye, your knowing center, and all the lenses and apertures and magnifications from all of the experiences in the past, right? All of them. They all are little, you know, those, they're like magnifying glasses and they've got the little chook, 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 and you can get more and more magnification. I feel like that's what's going on here. And this is your third eye perceiver. Yes. Making choices. Making choices from the past. Look at this. Just look at this. Okay, your transformation. Every wound, every hurt, every trauma. This is about forgiveness. This is about gratitude. You cannot have gotten here right now without any of these stepping stones. In order to truly release, truly let go, truly move on, move forward, and expand, we must release, right? This is the releasing the past stuff that we talk about. But with acknowledgement, with a realization, it was all necessary. It was all part of the journey, part of the process, right? You have to whip those eggs when you're making a cake. I don't know. You gotta whip the eggs when you're making a cake. You gotta beat them. You gotta beat the eggs. But it's part of the process, right? The egg forgives the beaters once it becomes a cake, because it understands that it was part of the process of transformation, right? Are there any cake bakers out there? Let me know. Okay. So we're forgiving, we're flowing, and we are living in gratitude. This is our liquid sunshine. I was trying to think of a way, like gratitude is the water that we're flowing in, right? And then this came up. It's the liquid sunshine that fills you up. To be an overflowing cup of liquid sunshine, we have to release ourselves from any contaminants from the past, right? To ignore, to deny, to avoid is like static cling. You know, when you get that piece on you and you just can't get it off of you. It's like that. The thing that helps to remove it is forgiveness, is your gratitude. And then it just falls away. And you are lighter because of it. You know, it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to look at past traumas and to truly acknowledge every role, every choice, every move contributing to this, to now, to us, right in this moment. But also how liberating, how freeing, right? This is the wisdom. Okay. The moon is coming out because there are still so many things hidden in the shadows that we don't know yet. And this is part of our illumination, part of our life cycle. There are periods of darkness, and then there are periods of light. And this is the journey, right? Something about the journey and the flow and divine timing, especially with Rado here and the flowing. We've got this river flowing towards illumination, and this crab here is just floating. It's funny because what are the crabs doing in freshwater rivers, right? Okay. Wow. Probably the most gorgeous combination of cards to arrive. Okay. The Two of Cups, the Chariot, and the Lovers. Okay. Like, oh, wow. Like a wow. So there is a divine union, okay, coming in fast as part of this timeline shift that you're in. And the love, okay, and the love. This is your divine sacred oath, your dedication, devotion. I want to say devotion. Okay, I don't even know how to put these down. Just, yes, I do. Wow. Okay, yes. Okay, this is where they go here. So, by removing limiting beliefs, fears, and doubts, you end releasing your boundaries, creating boundaries, and transforming. Okay, so your transformation is what adjusts your timeline, right? You change your frequency, your external, your reality starts to shift. Okay, when we become fearless, right? Doubts, fears, insecurities, limiting beliefs, they are all fear-based. When we embrace love, okay, we overcome those things and turn into compassion and forgiveness and gratitude and appreciation and harmony. All the love sauce, right? Love sauce, yes. And when we are able to make boundaries around what we have to give, what we have to offer, our energy holding, our love being, our sauce oozing, we draw in, magnetize in love, the reflection. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, let's get one more. Okay. One more card. Trust your signs and synchronicities, okay? Trust the process of growth, of expansion. Trust the work that you have done, the changes that you have made, the energies and the frequencies that you have maintained. They are all shifting and moving things structurally, and Earth takes the longest to respond. This is why we have the signs and synchronicities from the divine to keep us going, right? To remind us that it is happening, to assure us, to confirm us, to support, to support. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. That one doesn't like it that way. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, I see a crystal skull. A 22. And it's magical looking. All of the colors. Manifestation. Beautiful. Yes, it's coming. It's getting there. Hold it. Be it. Receive it. Creation, intent, and vision. Creating with joy is one of the greatest expressions of our divinity. You are a miraculous and creative person operating with the full support of the universe. You are in the process of manifesting your desires into form. Choose your thoughts and emotions with care, right? This is the boundaries that you are firm with. Choose your thoughts. Positive thoughts and emotions will be reflected in the events that surround you. Yes, you will mirror. You will be mirrored back to you where you're at in any given moment. Likewise, conflicting thoughts and emotions will appear in circumstances in your life. This is the gratitude and forgiveness, right? Aha, thank you for showing this aspect of myself in your mirroring that I need to work on. Okay, so I've been listening to Dr. Hugh Len talking about Ho'oponopono, and it's hard when you're getting just like clips of things out of context, but I've been collecting and watching enough of them and putting them together with my own intuition on what the message is. And there's something about that. He speaks about reflections. I mean, he has different language, but when somebody comes to him with a question, he considers them a direct reflection of himself. So to heal them, he recognizes the part in them that is within himself, and he sends love and gratitude and appreciation and forgiveness to that part, healing it within himself, thus healing it in the other, right? That reflection. So it's all these things just tie together, right? Okay. Likewise, as a conscious creator, you are responsible for the direction and experiences in your life. Use them to tune, to flow, right? If your boat is starting to veer, then you need to steer, right? Okay. Listen to your inner guidance and release any feelings that are contrary to your desires. Yes, this is holding the vision, holding pure intent, holding the love, right? This is all this beacon and holding the frequency. It's so that the timelines can readjust and meet you there. But also, spirit is fast. Spirit is like lightning. The earth realm, the physical manifestations are like thunder. It comes after the lightning, right? Okay. Let's get another card. I think it's a mushroom card day. I might be going to get some. I saw this, the king oyster mushrooms, and they just like pulled them apart and shredded them. And it looked so much like shredded chicken that it gave me the idea to make enchiladas, king mushroom enchiladas. Oh my goodness. Yes. I want it. It will be mine. Oh, yes. I mean, did I say king mushrooms? I meant king oyster. Okay. Spirit keeps doing this. This is part of your manifestation power. What you speak comes into being. And so be careful what you speak, right? Speak gratitude, speak love, speak overflow joyfully. Okay, gorgeous. We also have an 11 and a 22. Oh, that's a 26. I was like, wait a second. Stop the press. But we do have an 11 and a 22. Okay. Which ties into yesterday's message, because I think there was an 11, 22, 11, 11, and a 44. I don't know. The numbers are crazy. The numbers are crazy. Okay. Where is the mushroom book? The king oyster. Okay. Enchiladas. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. So you score this part with a fork and turn it as you're scoring it, and then you just shred it apart, and it makes Beautiful chicken-esque fleshy gorgeousness. Okay. The king oyster substance. This is what we're talking about with manifestation, right? The king oyster mushroom is large and meaty. For this reason, it is often used as a substitute for meat in meals. It is thick and full-bodied with many health benefits. In drawing the King Oyster card, you are being called to look at where you can substitute something you currently use for something that will give you more value. Where can you beef something up with an alternative? Is there another way to do something that will create more value in what you are doing? If you know, let me know. Okay. Okay. The king is indeed very big. No, where are we? The king oyster is about substance. There are many things you can use in place of others, and finding something with substance as well as relevance is key here. The king is indeed very big and can make a complete meal with a single mushroom. Show that you have substance. Show that you can stand alone because you are enough by yourself. Show that you have amazing qualities without the use of anything else. Stand in your power and be a leader. Look for quality and substance in everything you do and the people you choose to let in your life. Substance is about giving back, how you can help and focus on making something purposeful. Beautiful. Wow. Wow, that's kind of gorgeous, right? Okay, let's get an astro card. Okay. We'll get the astro cards to come out and add to this reading. Okay. He wants to give us all of them. I guess it's only 3. Okay, so we've got structure, which is beautiful confirmation of this movement below the surface, right? And then the things pop up. The working on the structure and all the flesh and the bones. Working on the bones and all the flesh and the muscle and stuff comes after. But the bones of the thing is the important thing. Okay. Is the important thing. Okay. And then we've got solar calm, clarify, and Juno, partnership. Look at how beautiful. Okay. Let's go like so. Okay. Okay, Astro. We've got Saturn, the structure. Saturn asks you to step into the next level of maturity and personal authority. Think of Saturn as a martial arts master who pushes you to grow through workouts, discipline, and tests that allow you to prove what you know, both to yourself and others. This is how Earth School works. Look for a mentor or choose to mentor another. Honor the teacher, but don't give your power away. Listen to the experts, mix their wisdom, with your experience and make your own wise decisions. Interesting, because I feel like Dr. Hugh Len has arrived in my life as a mentor of some kind. There's definitely a commonality between what we discuss here and what he's discussing over there, wherever he is. Okay. Be careful not to cling to old concepts of success and hold on to a brittle system that restricts potential and leaves everyone discouraged, right? Because we want to be open. This is the flowing, right? Don't be so fixed. Don't hold too tight to expectations. Allow things to be. This is that beautiful, peaceful, dichotomous way of being, right? You hold the vision, but you allow it to be, to flow, to grow, right? This is why we release all things and surrender to the divine. Yes. Okay. The gift. The ancestors call you to wisdom and maturity to know your gifts and limitations. This process may be an initiation, a test that empowers you. Yeah, all of the things are meant to guide and validate your own becoming and strength, right? Every time that old thing returns, it's an opportunity for you to prove to yourself how much you have changed. Yes, I recognize that that was something that used to trigger me, but I am not that person anymore, and it doesn't, right? And then it's like, how about now? No, still good, right? Yes. And then it doesn't even register. And then the universe doesn't even bring it up anymore because it's like they really don't. It's like algorithms. It's so crazy how much it is like algorithms, right? The more you look at something, the more it gives you. The more you ignore it, the less it gives you, right? Okay. We've got 16. Clarify. When the sun is calm with few sunspots or solar flares, its steady energy is quiet and soothes any turbulence in our solar system. The volume is turned down on all the other aspects of your astrological chart. Okay. Meditation helps. Turn down the noise of the outer world and listen with clarity to the knowing within. This comes back to the rose compass, the heart compass, your intuitive guide compass, right? Let go of the details of the story and feel the call to spirit, to connection, and to the interconnectedness of all existence. In this quiet clarity, you will see far away to the distant stars and come to understand the overarching patterns. Okay, this is part of this access to memory as a modality of perspective and expansion, right? We're no longer over there. We are now over here. Okay. And 31. Partnership. The asteroid Juno points out how you may have been trained to choose between love and work and offer clues on how to balance them instead. This asteroid was named after the daughter of Saturn, wife of Jupiter, and mother of Mars. She is queen, the organizer of society, and she rules the roost. Juno and Jupiter modeled an uneasy but equal partnership that took a lot of work and had great rewards. The action. In work and love, Juno wants you to trust that you can hold steady on your life's path and develop equal partnerships. Beautiful. That's what this is, right? So get in there and wrestle to make the relationship work. Research healthy relationship skills and study negotiation and meditation techniques. Practice respect, communication, love, and conflict resolution between the various facets of your own personality. Like Juno and Jupiter, strive to become two whole, empowered souls who can express their individual potential, work around each other's foibles, foibles, and find balance. Be responsible for your own connection to the creative source, spirit, and your emotions. Don't ask another to carry your heart for you, as it makes it hard to accept their unique path. Live out your ambition through your own work rather than through your mate, your children, your employees, or your coworkers. If you do so, you can encourage others' growth and exploration along with your own, and so create the foundations of great relationships and a sense of community. If you don't, you can dissolve into jealousy or create monsters. If you want to be in a partnership but are not, examine any belief or training that said you have to give up what matters to you in order to partner up. If it's your choice to work alone, accept it. If not, expand that view and invite fresh possibilities. The challenge. If you live out your ambition through your mate or your work partner instead of through your own efforts, the situation can devolve into jealousy, manipulation, or disempowering micromanaging. Yes, we've come far enough to recognize all that. The gift. True partnership is a spiritual path. Its sacred acts are the practice of healthy relationship skills, and these skills begin within. Yes. This is why you start by becoming the love of your life and then allow the universe to reflect that back at you through the people that you magnetize into your world. Okay, so beautiful partnerships. Gorgeous. Okay. We'll just do a kitty card because I can see the darkness sitting on the fence out there. So we'll get a closing kitty card. Generosity. Meet Sapphire, the generous spirit in us all. When it is dark outside, he will always come through for us with his dancing rainbow lights and generous eyes. Allow generosity to flow in all directions. Offer your hand, your ear, your understanding, your heart to a person in need. Graciously receive the help from another when you are challenged, stuck, or down on your luck. Be generous with yourself. Give yourself time, love, and sweet, nurturing care. We take turns being the helper and the one in need of help. Generosity connects us to something larger than ourselves. And this is the same as what we were just saying, right? It starts with you. This is how you heal the world, by healing yourself. Beautiful. Okay. Yes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Okay, some charms and then we're done. So many. I don't mean it. I don't mean it. Okay. What? Okay, we've got, oh, this is beautiful. We got the acorns here. Okay. This is divine potential in partnerships, I want to say. We've got the cacti. Okay, this is your resilience and your devotion, your ability to grow and evolve in any environment, right? We've got the amethyst spider. This is your protection of your web. We've got slow and steady wins the race. And we've got joyful, playful excitement horsepower here. What was 22 again? What was this? Manifestation. Yes, protect your energy around your manifestations as they come in. Slow at first and then joyfully. Okay, you are steering your ships towards beautiful partnerships as you flow. Yes. Okay, look at this beautiful partnerships of transformation. We've got the flow state, the going with the flow, the letting go of what doesn't serve you. We've got the angel guidance wings here. Your angels and ancestors are ensuring that the partnerships that you are drawing in are a beautiful reflection of your gorgeousness. Okay, wishes that you have sent out to the universe are about to be received, surprisingly, I want to say. Okay, and then we have your work, okay, your work on forgiveness. It does take work to forgive the past. There are things, there are people, places, circumstances, events that are unforgivable. And but there's still seem, okay, they seem unforgivable, but there are ways that you can forgive. You're doing it for yourself, not for them, but also for them because they are you and you are them. It's weird. It's a whole thing, right? Okay, we've got the inner child, your inner mentor, and your inner wise one. Consult these three aspects within you. We've got the becoming process and intuition and abundance here. Okay, and freedom to sing your song in a safe environment and still be free to fly. Okay, this is what we want. So, something about sharing your abundance, sharing your intuition, sharing your process of transformation, and that all contributing to your freedom. And we've got the coral, the community coral. Okay, this is what you are contributing to the community. Oh, what's this? A lightning. Okay, beautiful. So, something with your generosity causing towers, lightning bolts in people, places, things, circumstances, events that help, that are part of your world. I don't know. Okay. This is what I got for you. Gorgeousness. Be grateful. Forgive. Flow. Overflow. Your devotion will be reflected gorgeously in your partnerships, in your communities, in your deliciousness. Okay, yes. There you have it. Love and appreciate you. See you next time. Bye for now.